That Patrick Bet Davis podcast, I can't stand that dude, man. Man, I can't stand that guy, man. But he's always in black Americans' business. He always has an opinion on what he think we should be doing. He not in his country that he comes from. He got money. He hasn't returned back home to do the things that he does from his own homeland, from his own country. You know, instead of him just being an immigrant, being successful, being here, why are you always talking about us or in our business? And then the black power structure just allow him to do it. So he's conversating on the LeBron James situation. Now we know LeBron James' friend Damon Jones has been arrested by the feds, and they are alleging that he was using LeBron's injury information to send to the gambling situation with the mob and all that kind of stuff, right? So now he's mixed up in this situation, and they're trying to say that he was basically getting whether LeBron would play. Is he working with an ankle injury, a foot injury, or whatever information that they can get on LeBron, where they're trying to tie LeBron in on this gambling indictment, right? And they got Damon Jones all mixed up in it, Terry Rozier, all of them, right? And they're also saying that Maverick Carter, the brains behind the operation, has been very tight and good with a guy that's mixed up in this indictment, right? A guy that's mixed up in the gambling situation. So they got him mixed up in it. And Patrick Bet David and all of them, they're really trying their best to align LeBron up with it to destroy his legacy. They're saying all a bunch of stuff about how LeBron's is where the smoke is fire. This situation is too close to LeBron for LeBron not to be caught up in this. Check this out.
You know what the biggest fear is right now, Tom? If all of a sudden, you know who their superstar of the last 2 decades is that they're hoping is nothing to do with this? LeBron James.
Oh, for sure.
And let me tell you, who is LeBron James's guy?
Damon Jones.
No. I'm
Matt
talking
Carter?
management.
Lawyer?
I'm talking management.
Rich Paul?
Okay.
Rich Paul?
I'm talking management. So do you know the story of Mav Carter?
I do. I mean, I know Mav. Why? Yeah.
Rob, can you do me a favor? Ask ChatGPT, has Mav Carter had gambling issues in the past before? Yeah. And look how he answers the questions. According to multiple news reports, Mav Carter did admit in November of 2021, this is not a long time ago, okay, that he placed about 20 bets on football and basketball games over the course of a year, ranging $5,000 to $10,000. He said he used the services of a bookie named Wayne Nix, who ran an illegal sports betting ring. Carter told investigators he could not recall placing bets on the Lakers, despite his close business association with team star player. Who is that? LeBron James. He was not charged with a crime. The statement from his side said he cooperated with investigators, was not a target, and has not been contacted again in this matter. Why? Well, the NBA can't afford to lose LeBron James, of course.
So Maverick Carter and LeBron James outside of basketball are very successful. Maverick Carter is a successful black man, foundational black American. He's been outdoing those W folks and bringing in clients to Clutch Sports. And a lot of people are jealous. Now, he was investigated by the feds for gambling, and they did a thorough investigation and found nothing. They found nothing, right? He was never brought up on any charges. It didn't make news. It didn't do anything. But what do Patrick Bet David and his crew do? Because they don't like black people. They start trying to find ways where, well, maybe they did this. See, because if there was a W man or some of his people and the feds did an investigation, they just said, well, there was an investigation and they found nothing. Let's move on. But when it's us, well, the feds got to be wrong. Maybe they missed something. Maybe they missed this. This is the stuff that they do to us, man. This stuff. Now, mind you, for my black conservatives, I got a fly flying around. For my black conservatives, right? This ain't the Pookie or on the block with the hot clock. These are professional black people. And this is the stuff that they still do, so it don't matter, right? They're just trying, and they're linking this to LeBron, where in the investigation there was nothing, right? But they wasn't finished. They still were saying this foolishness.
Carter admitted to the betting. The available public information does not show that he was found guilty of a crime. But what do you mean you do not recall placing a bet on the Lakers or not?
Yeah.
You do not recall. So here's what happens, okay? Here's what happens. Do you think President Trump has a memory where he remembers everybody who called him out. Who came
1,000%.
And do you remember what LeBron called the president once when Steph Curry a bum?
And he constantly went after him. Constantly talked crap about the
He called the
administration.
president a bum. And do you think if there's any ties, text exchange, email exchange of Mav Carter asking, Bron, you're going to play tonight, you're not going to play tonight, you think if there's anybody, if you put 10 names of people that know on any given night if LeBron's playing or not, where would this guy rank on that list? He'd be in the top 5
Maverick
list,
Carter?
Right? Yes.
He'd be numero uno.
Oh, then you know
With
the
Rich
film
Paul,
that
maybe
night?
number 2.
So if Mav Carter is number 1 and Rich Paul is 2,
For
and
sure.
you gamble, you know what this is like? Then Mav Carter's Nancy Pelosi. So if there is an ounce of anything on LeBron, do you think Cash and their FBI will go investigating LeBron? And imagine if they do. Imagine if they do. If this goes that direction, none of those things will come as close to this as possible. And guess who will not go in the Hall of Fame? LeBron James.
Wow, you think so?
I don't say I think so.
No.
I said if. I know you say no. If they find anything that LeBron participated in helping his boy Mav, who's a gambler,
Admittedly, illegal gambler.
illegal gambling, admitted, and nothing happened to him. And when that nothing happened to him, that was what year? 2021. Who was president in 2021?
Joe
Biden. Okay,
Auto pen.
That's right. So guess what? He cares. That's nothing for him. If they go this route and they go after Trump.
Now, Maverick Carter wasn't found guilty of anything. No inside traders, information, nothing. Nothing. They did a thorough investigation. But when Patrick Bet-David is talking, he goes on to say, well, during this time of investigation, Biden was in office. What the hell does that got to do with anything? Biden was in office. Because if Trump was there, he's going to send Cash Patel to go in there. And they're going to uncover these things. And they're going to get LeBron, and he won't go to the Hall of Fame. I'm not always in agreement with a lot of our black elites and stuff like that. But when you have these immigrants here in this country that's able to come here and become the best version of themselves, and they do this stuff, where's the black power structure? Where's Jack and Jill at? Where's the power? Y'all supposed to shut him up, man. Y'all supposed to put a muzzle on this dude, man. What is this? What is this? I mean, he goes so far where he's going to go as far as to say they're going to make Stephen A. go undercover to go after LeBron and bring down the LeBron James regime.
No, you said something about Stephen A. Here's what you got to realize, Vinny, about Stephen A. My thoughts on also Stephen A. I haven't told this to Stephen A. Is who hates Stephen A?
LeBron James.
Who tried to destroy Stephen A's career?
LeBron James.
Who tried to make sure Stephen A never got a job? LeBron. Who hated the fact that he got the contract?
LeBron.
Who knows all those additional phone calls that were made behind closed doors? Who goes on Pat McAfee, who is the show after Stephen A, and drops the bomb on Stephen A, talks shit about him? Who did that? LeBron did. You don't think, deep down inside, Stephen A is kind of rooting for Trump? Did you understand what I just went? You don't think it's like, hey, man, listen.
Come on.
I know some stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Go Trump.
I think I know some stuff. I don't think he'll do it. But let me tell you, you know who is the one guy that I guarantee knows 90% of the stuff, 95% of the stuff that's going on here? It's Stephen A. I'm telling you right now. So Stephen A knows a lot of stuff.
Of course.
So this is the point. And by the way, Stephen A is going to watch this. We haven't had a conversation about this. I'm telling you what I'm thinking about, okay? We're gonna have the conversation. I totally get it. I'm telling you what I think is going on here. Meaning, I think in this area, if there's anybody in the NBA who are commentators who knows the true character of LeBron, it's one guy. Stephen A. Smith knows him. Mm-hmm. He knows him. So I don't know. I think there's an element of if there's a guy that they go after that is immediate ties to LeBron is Mav Carter. If they get Mav Carter guilty by association, they get LeBron. If this happens, they keep LeBron out of Hall of Fame. Holy But the way he went after Trump, calling him a bum and constantly mocking him as the face of the league. LeBron, Kobe never did that. Jordan never did that. Shaq never. These guys never did that. You did that. And the ratings dropped, and nobody watches it anymore like they used to. It dropped because of you. I'm willing to bet. You know when NBA viewership's going to go up? The day LeBron retired.
So the Republicans and the Trump administration and Patrick Bet Dave, I believe that Patrick Bet Dave is using his platform to dog whistle. And, you know, he's saying the things that he's saying that LeBron said some very disparaging things about Donald Trump, J. Trump. And the ratings in the NBA went down because of this. This is what this idiot is saying. Go back to watching soccer, dude. The ratings in the NBA has been down because the play has sucked for a long time. Now it's starting to come back up because you have some young superstars and what's his name, the young kid over in San Antonio, and you have OKC, and you have a lot of these young guys now. People are starting to tune in to watch these guys because you finally have some incoming superstars. But for the last 6-7 years, the NBA sucked. The game sucked. So it had nothing to just do with LeBron, right? They've been trying to figure out who's going to replace LeBron, but this dude's an idiot. Right? I'm not the biggest LeBron dude, but I'm not going to go against my people for this guy. For this guy. And he's insinuating all kinds of stuff when there's been nothing founded. He's bringing Stephen A. Snitch into this, saying that if anybody knows he's using his platform to dog whistle Stephen A. Snitch, he's doing all this kind of weirdo, wicked stuff, man. These people are wicked. I told you that, man. They're wicked. Now he's going in, bringing in Chancy Billups. He's bringing a whole bunch of other people that he shouldn't even be speaking about. Mind you, he said nothing about the mafia. Nothing. He brought up no names of none of those people. He only talking about us, right? Check it out.
Do you think Chauncey is dumb?
No.
Do you think the way Chauncey played the game, do you think he played because he had a 38-inch vertical leap, or do you think he played the way because he was brilliant?
He's a leader.
He's a leader. He was a captain. He ran the floor, right? So I don't know. I think Chauncey has got a lot of respect and a lot of love from a lot of people in the league. And I don't know if Chauncey and LeBron are on the same team. I don't know. I don't know if they're part of the same camp. I know there's a lot of different factions.
Well, he's wearing that Clutch Sports thing, so there's...
Well, but that's a statement.
Correct.
That's a statement. That's a very different thing you're wearing.
When was that picture taken?
That was when he was
Last
coming out
week.
of jail.
That is wild. That's the one shirt that he's wearing?
Oh, you haven't
Yes.
seen? Oh,
This
wow.
was
Pull up the
last
video,
week.
Rob, do me a favor. Pull up the video of him walking with the Clutch Sports sweat. So do that same thing, except type in Chancy Billups walking out of court. Walking out of court. Watch this. Let's see if the video go a little bit lower.
No.
Not that one. Go a little lower. I want to see the video of him walking.
Here we
Right
go.
there. Watch this. Adam, watch this. This is last week.
The fact that he's I didn't really, I honestly thought it was
Boom.
a gambling website.
That's wild. Well, it's that NBA head coach, Hall of Famer, Chauncey Billups.
And what is he wearing?
A Clutch Sports.
Why is he wearing Clutch Sports?
That's Rich Paul's company with LeBron.
You think, by the way, just out of curiosity, what percentage do you give it that it's just purely, because I think there's a percentage that it's
it's
coincidental.
there's a
5%.
What percent chance do you think it's
5%.
coincidental? I'm with you.
5%.
I
a little
think
higher than that,
20%
but yeah.
chance is coincidental. Okay, I think 80% is intentional.
Which
Okay.
that's
Wow.
Yeah.
where you lean
Yeah.
towards.
Think so?
And I bet just to really
He's
fast,
talking without talking.
Guys, I'm telling you, here's the one thing you got to know about Trump. LeBron's either going to have to apologize. You're going to see this. I'm telling you guys right now, my feeling is I know the profile of Trump. I understand that profile very well of a human being. I relate to it. I understand it fully.
yeah.
Can I give you another name?
So if you listen to these idiots, so now Donald Trump is directing the FBI on who they should go after. That's what he's doing. So now he's going to go after NBA players. So you have a president sitting on the throne, go after them, and them. These guys said something bad about me. So this is what you guys are insinuating on your platform? This is what's going on? These dudes are a freaking joke. Now let me say something out there to the people, man, if you made it this far in the video. Whether you like LeBron or not, Clutch Sports is black owned. It's controlled by Maverick Carter, Rich Paul, LeBron James. And they amassed a lot of power in the NBA where you in the league that's 90% black. And a lot of the players were latching on to those guys, and they want to get them out of there. So it's gonna be a lot of false narratives. I don't believe none of that stuff, man. I'm rocking with my people, man. I'm rocking with my people. I don't have to be the biggest fan of LeBron. I am a fan of him never being in trouble with the law, being married to his high school sweetheart for all these years, the same way I've been married for 25 years, with his children, being a family man. Damn right I support that because that's my life too. I don't care. I'm not really with the athletes, entertainers, but the image of it, I live it. And the thing is, I'm not going against black folks because there are other people do it all the time. And whenever we start to get some form of power, here they come. And they're going to use their media and platforms to defame us, destroy us, and get us out of there so they can keep the status quo going with them. So whatever they got to do to destroy our legacies, if they want to destroy LeBron and wipe him out, wipe out all his records, they'll do it. They'll do it in order to get back in that driver's seat. So y'all got to let me know what y'all think about this, man. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button, subscribe to Street Media TV, leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. And remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.